Good evening, students. How are you all? So welcome to the next session of arithmetic progression. In the previous class, we had discussed about the general term of an arithmetic progression. So we'll be continuing with the same today. Also, when we'll wind up that, we are going to start with sum of n terms of the AP. So we'll just quickly revise what we did in the previous class. So we discussed about the n terms of an AP. The nth term of an AP is given by an. It is given by an. Just give me a minute. An here. That is a plus n minus 1 into d. So this an represents the nth term of the AP. A represents the first term and d represents the common term. So if we want to solve for the 25th term, we will write it as a plus 24d. It's 24 because whatever is here, we are taking one less here. So it's a plus 24d. In the same way, if we are solving for 34th term, we will write it as a plus 33d. So all this we discussed in the previous class also, and we were discussing the second exercise of arithmetic progression. Now coming to the next question here. The sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24 and the sum of the 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the first three terms. So if you have your textbooks with you, it is given in the textbook as well. That's on page number 107, question number 70. So we have 4th term and we have 8th term. So I'll just write it down here in symbols. 4th term and 8th term we have. We are going to add these two and we will get here 24. Because sum of the 4th and the 8th term here is given as 24. Now we are going to write this 4th term as a plus 3d and we will write this 8th term as a plus 7d. That's equal to 24. After this, we can combine the like terms. A plus a can be written as 2a. 3d plus 7d can be written as 10d and this is 24. Now as we can see, this is throughout divisible by 2. We can divide throughout by 2 and that's how we can make the numbers smaller. That will make our calculations easy. So we can write this as a plus 5d is equal to 12. So 2 we have divided by 2. 10 we have divided by 2. We have got 5. 24 we have divided by 2. We have got 12. Now sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24. Now using this information, we have got an equation a plus 5d is equal to 12. Now proceeding further in the question, the sum of the 6th and 10th terms of this AP is 44. The sum of the 6th and 10th term is 44. So we'll be doing the same here and we'll get another equation in this case. So now we have this as a plus 5d. We have written this a6 as a plus 5d and a10 here can be written as a plus 9d and this is 44. Now this a plus a can be written as 2a. 5d plus 9d can be written as 14d and this is 44. So here we are going to divide by 2 throughout the same thing as we did in the previous one, in the previous step. We'll get a plus 7d is equal to 22. That's the second equation. Now we have equations 1 and 2. We are going to solve for a and d here. So this is the first term, first equation, a plus 5d is equal to 12 and this is a plus 7d is equal to 22. So these are two equations which we have. We are going to subtract these two so that we eliminate here a. So we are subtracting. Since we are subtracting, we are going to reverse the signs here. So all the positives will become negative. So a minus a will get cancelled, that's 0. 5d minus 7d will become minus 2d and 12 minus 22 will become how much? It would be minus 10. So finally, we can get here minus 2d equal to minus 10. So we can write this d as minus 10 over minus 2. So this minus 2 will go on the other side, will get divided. So we'll get d as 5. Now we have got d as 5m and we have to solve for the first three terms of the AP. So we know the common difference for now, but then we don't know the first term. So we'll take this d as 5 which we've got and we'll put it either in the first equation or in the second one. So I'm putting it here. So I have a plus 5d is equal to 12. So I'm going to replace this d here by 5. So we will get here A plus 5 into 5, that's 25, that's equal to 12. 25 we are going to take on the other side and we will get A is equal to 12 minus 25. So this can be written as A is equal to minus 13. So now we've got the first term as minus 13 and we've got the common difference here as how much? We've got the common difference as 5. Now we have to solve for the first three terms of the AP. We've already got minus 13 as the first term. The next term we are going to get by adding the common difference 5 to the first one. So if we add positive 5 here to minus 13, we will get minus 8. If we further add 5 here, we are going to get minus 3. So these are the first three terms of the AP which we have. Minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3. I hope students this question is clear to all of you. Now coming to the next one. This is a word problem. Subha Rao started working in 1995 at an annual salary of 5,000 and received an increment of 200 rupees each year. In which year did his income reach 7,000 rupees? So he started with an annual salary of 5,000 rupees. Also, he is getting an increment of 200 rupees every year. So next year his salary would be 5,200 and in the third year his salary would be 5,400 and so on. We can just keep on adding 200 and that's how we are going to get his salary next year. In which year did his income reach 7,000? We have to solve for that. Now please notice this is an AP. So this is an AP where the first term is 5,000. The starting salary is 5,000. And as we can see, there is an increment every year of 200 rupees. There is a fixed increment here. We are adding every time 200 to get the salary next year. So this D is the common difference, that is 200. We have to find out in which year his income will reach 7,000. That means we are looking for the nth term of this AP, which is actually 7,000. So we have to solve for n here. We know the nth term is 7,000. We know A is 5,000 and we also know D is 200. So we know that the nth term here is 7,000. That is what we have taken. We will write the formula for the nth term. We will get A plus n minus 1 into D. That is 7,000. And we will replace here A by 5,000. So we have 5,000 here. Then we have n minus 1 into D. D here is 200. This is 200. That's equal to 7,000. Now this 5,000 will go on the other side. And this will get subtracted. So we'll get here n minus 1 into 200. That is equal to 7,000 minus 5,000. So 7,000 minus 5,000 will give us 2,000. So we have n minus 1 into 200 equal to 2,000. So this will go on the other side. We will get 2,000 over 200. So n minus 1 is equal to 10 here and 1 will go on the other side. We will get n as 11. N is 11. That means the 11th term of this AP is 7,000. 11th term of the AP is 7,000. That means in the 11th year, his salary will reach 7,000. In 11th year, his salary is going to reach 7,000 rupees. I hope students this question is clear to everybody. Now coming to the last question of this particular exercise. So this is also similar to what we did in the previous question. This is a word problem where we have Ramkali. She saved 5 rupees in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If in the nth week, her weekly savings become rupees 20.75, we have to solve for n here. Now, please notice here in this case, Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week. That's her weekly saving right in the beginning. And she's increasing her saving every week by 1.75. So every week we are adding a fixed amount, rupees 1.75 to the savings. So we can say that it's an AP here because we're starting from the first term, that is 5, and every time we are adding a fixed amount to get the next term. So here D is 1.75. This is the fixed amount. We are adding rupees 1.75 every week to get the savings of the next year. Now this is 1.75. That's the common difference. If in the nth week her weekly savings become 20.75, that means the nth term of this AP will take us 20.75. We have to solve for n here. So quite similar to what we did in the previous question. We have an as 20.75. We're going to write the nth term formula. We will get a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 20.75. So we will replace this a by 5 and we are going to replace this d by 1.75. That is 20.75. Now 5 will go on the other side, will get subtracted. We will get n minus 1 into 1.75 equal to 20.75 minus 5. So this will become 15.75. So the next step, we will get n minus 1 into 1.75 equal to 15.75. Now we'll take this on the right hand side and this will go in the denominator. So we will get n minus 1 is equal to 15.75 over 1.75. So since here we have 2 digits after the decimal, here also we have 2 digits after the decimal. So we can just straight away get rid of the decimal. So we have 1575 over 175. Now we are going to simplify this. We can cancel out both numerator and denominator by 25. So this will go 7 times and this is going to go how much? 63 times. And 63 and 7, as we know, 6 will go here 9 times. 7 into 9 will give us 63. That's why we've cancelled this 7 1 time and 63 9 times. So we have got n minus 1 is equal to 9 and this will go on the other side, will get added. So n here is 10. And that is what we were looking for. We were looking for n only according to the question. We were supposed to solve for n. And that is what we have done here. N is 10. That means in the 10th week, her weekly savings will become 20.75. I hope students this question is clear to everybody. Okay, so now we've completed the second exercise. We'll proceed to the third exercise. But before we do that, I'll introduce a new concept to you, sum of n terms of an AP. Now this means, like for example, I'm just writing an AP here. I'm writing here 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and so on. Let's say that I have here 20 terms in all in an AP. It's a finite AP having 20 terms. Now what if I want to get the sum of the first 10 terms? So I can just keep on adding the terms and I will get, and that's how once I reach the 10th term, I'll add all of these and that's how we are going to get sum up till the 10th term. So I'll just quickly write it down for you. So let's consider the same AP here. So we have here 2, 5, 8, 14. Let's see how many numbers do we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers we've already written. The next one would be 17. The next one would be 20. Then we have 23. Then we have 26. And then we have 29. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the AP goes on up till 20 terms. Now, if I want to add the first 10 terms, what I can do? I can list the terms and then I can add them. If I want to, let's say that if I want to add the first 50 terms, what will I do in that case? It will be a tedious process for me to list all the numbers first and then add them. So this is not practically possible always. So we have a formula for solving the sum up till n terms of the AP. N terms means whatever you want, up till 10 terms or 50 terms or 20 terms, that's your choice. N means the nth term which we are talking about. Now sum of the n terms of the AP is denoted by Sn. And we have a formula for the same. We have n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is the same thing. It denotes the first term. D denotes the common difference. And n we know sum of till the n terms. A is the first term, D common difference, n we know we are referring to number of terms here. Now this is one of the formula here. We have another also. Let's say Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus an. Now this we use when we actually, let's say that I have this AP where I know the first term and I also know that the last one here up till 20 like term 29 I need to calculate. So this term, please notice I'm not talking about the nth term. I'm not talking about the position of the term, but I'm talking about the term itself. So what's the difference between the position of the term or or that particular term. Let's say that when your teacher is writing names of the students in alphabetical order in the attendance register. So let's say that your roll number is 10. Your roll number is 10, your position of your name is 10 here. But then your name is not 10. You have a different name. In the same way, the position of this particular number is 10, but this number is not 10, it's 29 in this case. So you are a different person, your roll number is a different person. Your roll number refers to your position in the class when we arrange the names of the students in alphabetical order, but then you are a different person, your name is different. So in the same way, this is in the 10th position, but the number here is 29. Now coming back to this, we have Sn as n by 2 a plus an. Now how did I get an? Though you need not do the derivation of the formula, but still I'll tell you how we have got the second formula from the first one only. This is the first formula only, but then we've put it in a different way. I'll show you how. Can I write this 2a as a plus a? So I'll just quickly do it. N by 2, I'm writing this 2a as a plus a. And rest of the terms, I've not made any change. I'm writing as it is. Now, a plus n minus 1 into d. This is actually nth term. That's n by 2, a plus an. So I just told you right in the beginning of the class, we did this yesterday also, that the nth term of an AP is given by a plus n minus 1 into d. So in the same way, in this formula, I'm replacing a plus n minus 1 into d by an. So this is n by 2, a plus an. Also, we have another formula. Let's say that this nth term happens to be the last term of the AP. Then we can denote it by L. Small l we can denote it by. So Sn is n by 2, a plus L, where L denotes the last term. So this is for that case where you have a finite AP and you have to get the sum of all the terms of the AP. Since we are actually taking the sum up till the last term, that means we are referring to the entire AP and we are picking up all the numbers, we are adding. So these are three formulae for writing n terms of the AP. So I'll just write it down again for you. The first one is Sn n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the first one. Or you can use it Sn n by 2 a plus an. Or you can use Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus n. So you can pick up any one of these formulae according to the question. You will have to go through the question. If you know the nth term, you can use that. If you know n, you can use this one. If you know a and d, you can, and also n, you can use this one. And if you know the last term, you know a, you know the number of terms in the AP, then you can use this one. So how to figure out which formula you have to use, so that we will discuss. So now I am proceeding with the next exercise that's given on page number 112 on NCERT, exercise 5.3. That's the last exercise and you can just go through it. We have a lot of questions here. They're based on sum of n terms of AP. So coming to the first one. Find the sum of the following APs. We have the AP here 2, 7, 12 and so on up till 10 terms. So we have to find the sum of the first 10 terms of the AP. So whenever you get an AP, something very important, just quickly write down the first term and write down the common difference. The first term here is 2 and the common difference, as we can see, is 5. The difference of 7 and 2 is 5. Also, we know that the numbers are increasing, so the common difference would be 5. And also, I told you in the very first class, as the when we have the AP, when we have terms of the APs where the numbers are decreasing, then in that case, the common difference is negative. So here it's positive, as we can see that these numbers are increasing. We have to solve for the sum of the first 10 terms of the AP. So here n is 10. Now Sn is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So I have written the formula and I'm going to now put the values here. I know here n is 10. 10 upon 2, 2 into a. A is 2 here and then this is 10 minus 1 into d. D is 5. So we can just cancel out this. We'll get 5 here. So this is 5 times of, you can write this as 4. This is 9. 10 minus 1 is how much? It's 9. 9 when you multiply with 5, you're going to get how much? 45. So this is, this can be written as 5 into 49. This is 49. If you add these two, you're going to get 49. Now 49 into 5 would be how much? Just let's solve this. 49 into 5 would be, you can write 5 here and then 4 carry over. This would be 20, 245. So here 245 is SN. That means sum of the first 10 terms of the AP in this case is 245. I hope this question is clear to everybody. We directly have the values of A, D and N. We can put them in the formula and that's how we can solve. We'll try one more. Coming to second part of the same question. We have this AP minus 37, minus 33, minus 29 and so on. We have to solve the sum of the first 12 terms. So A here is minus 37 and D is how much? Please notice the numbers here, they are increasing. D is positive 4 here. The difference is 4 and it's positive 4 because the numbers here are increasing. And N is 12. So now we know A, D and N. We'll write the formula for Sn. That's N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Now in the next step, we are going to write the values of A, D and N. So N here is 12. We'll write here 12. 12 upon 2. 2 into A. A here is minus 37. And this is how much? 12 minus 1. 12 minus 1 into D. D is 4. Now we can cancel out this 12 and 2. We are going to get here 6. So we have 6 times of, we'll multiply this, minus 37 into 4 will give us minus 74. And this is how much? 11. 11 into 4. We can solve this 11 into 4. We'll get here minus 74 plus 44. So you can solve this. You're going to get here minus 30. So this is 6 times of minus 30 and that is minus 180. So here sum up till the 12 terms. Sum of the first 12 terms is minus 180. That is the final answer which we have got. I hope students this question is clear to everybody. Let us discuss the next one. Give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. It's taking time. So we were discussing this one. So we have to solve for the sum of the first of this AP up till 100 terms. So A here is 0.6 and D, as we can see here, the difference between 1.7 and 0.6 is 1.1 and N is 100. Now we are going to solve for Sn here, sum till the first 100 terms. So I'll write the formula. 2A plus N minus 1 into D. So Sn, S100 is 100 upon 2 into 2 into 0.6 plus N minus 1. So this would be 100 minus 1 into D. That's 1.1. And you can cancel out this. We will get here 50. So 50 here. 1.2 we will get. And we can write here 99. 99 into 1.1. So this is 50 into 1.2. Let us solve for 99 into 1.1. We are going to get here 98110. 108.9. So let's solve this one. We will get 108.9 and we'll add here 1.2. We'll add here 1.2 and we will get here 1 here and then 0, 1, 101. So it's 50 into 101.1. Please notice I've added 1.2 and 108.9 and I've got here 110.1. Now I'm going to multiply this 110.1 by 50. So it's 110.1 into 5. Let's see how much do we get. 055. So this would be 5505. This is the final answer. Please notice I've shifted this decimal one place towards the right hand side because actually I was supposed to multiply with 50. I've multiplied it by 5 for my convenience and then multiplying further by 10 will shift this decimal to the right hand side. That's how we've got this 5505. That's a whole number in this case. Okay, now coming to the last one. This is last question of this class. Here again we have an AP where the first term is 1 by 15, and let's solve for the common difference. The common difference is 1 by 12 minus 1 by 15. We'll take the LCM. LCM of 12 and 15 is 60. So we'll get 5 minus 4 here in the numerator, and we'll get 60 in the denominator. So that's actually 1 by 60. So this is A, this is D, and N we know is 11. That's given to us in the question. So Sn is given by N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. That is N. N here is 11. 11 by 2 into 2A. 2 into 1 upon 15 plus 11 minus 1. Please notice number of terms is 11. 11 minus 1 will give us 10. So 10 into 1 upon 60. D is 1 by 60. I'm replacing D by 1 by 60 that I've already solved in this step. So we can cancel out these zeros and we will get here 2 upon 15. We are going to get here 11 upon 2, 2 upon 15 plus 1 by 6. So we'll get here 2 upon 15 and 1 by 6. Now we'll solve this bracket. So we'll take the LCM. LCM of 15 and 6 is 30. So in order to make this 30, we'll multiply with 2. We will also multiply with 2 the numerator. So we will get here 4. 2 into 2 will give us 4. In order to make this 30, we'll multiply this by 5. So this will also get multiplied with 5. We'll get 5 here. And we know that the denominator is 30. That's the LCM. So this is 11 upon 2 into 9 upon 30. We can solve this 9 upon 30. We can simplify this. Both 9 and 30 will get divided by 3. We'll get 3 here and then 10 here. So now we have 11 into 3, that is 33. And then we have 2 into 10, that is 20. Finally, this is the required answer. That means for this AP, the sum up till 11 terms, the sum up till 11 terms is 33 upon 20. Okay, students, I am winding up here. In the next class, we'll be continuing with sum of n terms of the AP, and we'll be doing the next question, and we'll be continuing with the same exercise. Thank you, students. Bye.